In this video, I'll prove that Muhammad is a fraud, a false prophet. The proof is very simple. Muhammad does something that no true prophet would ever do. To see this, let's start with something that Christians and Muslims agree on. Joseph Smith was a false prophet. Smith started the Mormon Church in 1830, saying that he was a true prophet of God. Now, just imagine this hypothetical dialogue between Smith and the Christians of his time. So, why should we think that you're a true prophet of God? Because the Bible prophesies my coming by name. Where in the Bible is that exactly? In Genesis chapter 50, verse 33. Bro, there is no Genesis 50:33. Genesis 50 stops at verse 26. Well, that's because the original ending of Genesis was lost. But don't worry, God has sent these verses down again. They've been re-revealed. I think I see where this is going, but I'll play along anyways. Who were they re-revealed to? Well, me, of course. Isn't that wonderful? You should be laughing at this point because this is ridiculous. It's hopelessly circular. To believe in Joseph Smith, I need to believe in the prophecy of Genesis 50:33. But to believe in Genesis 50:33, I need to believe in Joseph Smith. But it's worse than a bad argument. It's proof of fraud. This claim requires us to think of God as a bumbling idiot, a forgetful moron. Supposedly, this is the sequence of events. Number 1, God sent down a prophecy that Joseph Smith would come. Number 2, over time, God allowed every trace of that prophecy to disappear from the face of the earth. Everyone forgot, and everyone lost that bit of the Bible. This is very absent-minded of God. Number 3, God realizes that the prophecy is forgotten, so decides to send the prophecy again. Who should he send the prophecy with? God makes the worst possible choice. He sends the prophecy to the person that the prophecy is about. Unfortunately, God doesn't seem to realize how utterly pointless and hilariously inept this actually is. Given that God isn't a moron, this is all nonsense. We know what really happened. Smith tried to write himself into the Bible. It's like writing your own job reference or giving your own business a 5-star review. It's as convincing as if he turned up with a name badge saying, "Hello, I'm foretold. Just ask me." Let's call this the self-certifying strategy, or SES. So here's my claim. No true prophet would ever attempt the self-certifying strategy. If you're the real deal, a prophet truly sent from God, then there are a few options. Perhaps God foretold your coming. God, we can safely assume, didn't do this for no reason. God would make sure that when you show up, people can check the prophecy. That way, it does what it's supposed to do. Verify your claim to be a true prophet. Or perhaps God didn't foretell your coming, in which case God would find other ways to authenticate you, miracles, or your own prophecies about the future. But even if God allowed a prophetic foretelling to be lost to future generations, which seems ridiculous enough, it would be positively idiotic for God to try to salvage the situation by having the prophet re-reveal their own foretelling. Given that God wouldn't attempt something so stupid, anyone who tries to attempt the self-certifying strategy is a fraud. No prophet in the Bible attempts the SCS. So nice try, Joseph Smith, but you played yourself. Here's the point. Muhammad attempted the self-certifying strategy. He claimed that his coming as a prophet was foretold by name by a previous prophet. This prophecy was lost from all memory and all historical records, and then God sent the prophecy about Muhammad again, and God sent it through Muhammad. This is Surah 61:6. And remember, Jesus, the son of Mary, said, "O children of Israel, I am the messenger of Allah sent to you, confirming the law which came before me, and giving glad tidings of a messenger to come after me, whose name should be Ahmad." There it is. 3 steps in 1 verse. Muhammad attempted the self-certifying strategy. Surah 61:6 claims that Muhammad's coming was foretold by Jesus by name. Ahmad and Muhammad are essentially the same name in Arabic. This prophecy appears nowhere in any historical record we have about the words of Jesus. It's not written down, remembered, or referred to by anyone in the 6 centuries between Jesus and Muhammad. The people of Muhammad's day could not have gone to any independent historical source for these words. The only source we have for these words spoken by Jesus is the re-revealed words given to Muhammad. God, having allowed Jesus' words to be lost, has re-revealed them through the prophet that they are about. Rather than allowing Muhammad the basic dignity of letting his listeners independently check this foretelling, God forces Muhammad to self-certify. It's humiliating. None of this assumes anything about the New Testament or the Gospels or Jesus or the Bible or the church. It is an internal check, a test that no true prophet would fail. Muhammad fails decisively. No true prophet would say, I was foretold by God, but only I know about it. But Muhammad does reject him.
Jesus ကိုကျွန်တော်ယုံပါတယ် Jesus ကိုလည်းကျွန်တော်ချစ်ပါတယ် Jesus ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ Islam မှာ Jesus ဆိုတာက Isa အလိုင် Islam ကိုပြောတာပါဆိုတော့ Isa အလိုင် Islam Jesus ကိုကျွန်တော်စော်ကားလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်ငဲပြီးသွားရမှာပါဟုတ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ Jesus ပြတဲ့လမ်းစဉ်ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်အမှန်တရားပြောရမယ်ပြောလို့ရှိရင်အကျင့်စာရိတ္တကောင်းမွန်ရမယ်ပြောလို့ရှိရင်လူလူချင်းကျွန်တော်တို့ချစ်ခင်ရမယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီဟာတွေအကုန်လုံးကိုကျွန်တော်အသက်နိုင်ဆုံးကျွန်တော်လိုက်နာဖို့ကျွန်တော်ကြိုးစားပါတယ် Jesus ရဲ့လို့မဟုတ်ပါဘူးကျွန်တော် Islam မှာပေါ့နော် prophet တွေရှိပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ prophet တွေကတော့324,000ကျော်ထိရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော်ပထမဆုံး prophet ဆိုအားလုံးတည်တယ်အာဒမ်လိုင် Islam ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့တခြား prophet တွေဖြစ်တယ်နူးအလိုင် Islam နိုဟာလို့ခေါ်မယ်ထင်တယ်နောက်တစ်ဦးကတော့ Ibrahim လိုင် Islam အဗြာဟံလို့ခေါ်မယ်နောက်တစ်ဦးကတော့ Musa လိုင် Islam မောရှေလို့ခေါ်မယ်နောက်တစ်ဦးကတော့ Isa လိုင် Islam Jesus လို့ခေါ်မယ်နောက်ဆုံးတစ်ဦးကတော့ Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam Prophet Muhammad ပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီ9ယောက်ကကျွန်တော်တို့ချစ်လဲချစ်တယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့လမ်းပြခဲ့တဲ့ပုံကူတွေပေါ့နော်